Well, greetings, Mac enjoyers, and welcome to day 14 of Man vs. PowerPC Macs. And guess what I found? Blank DVDs. They don't usually have that many computer-related items here, but oh well, you take what you get at the Daisy. That's why I prefer going to Valley Village, because they have a lot of computer-related items here. Here's what I ended up getting from that thrift store that doesn't usually have many computer items. The only reason why my mom likes going there, and yes, she likes it better than Value Village because they have cheaper items, but I like going to Value Village more because they usually do have computer-related items there. They have an electronics section, and that's why I prefer going to Value Village. So yeah, I got blank DVDs and a couple of DVDs to test out. Yeah, that's the only reason why I bought these. Just like with Midway, I only bought these to test out components. Although, I bought Midway to test out the HD DVD drive of the Xbox 360. That's the only reason why I got it. It's because they don't have any HD DVDs in Walmart. In fact, no store sells HD DVDs because they're long discontinued. And I got myself a movie that I'll be watching off screen in the finale, Toy Story. Because what other movie will it be? So yeah. It's a 2-disc set, by the way. I think it's the first time I ever got the first Toy Story movie on DVD. But my best find was the blank DVDs. And my sticker for the Power Mac G4 came in today. So yeah, it's time to put on the sticker. Here we go. Got my tripod set up, and I even got this Godzilla blanket set up because you need a soft surface for the Power Mac G4 to lay on, as the Power Mac G4s are known to have plastic that will easily get scratched up, so you need to lay it on a soft surface before you do this. Alright, so let's lay it down. Lay it down in the Godzilla blankets. And there we go. Yeah, apply the sticker. Yeah, reason why I got a Horde sticker is because this computer is named Entrapta, after a character from the 2018 version of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. And it's a great show, by the way. Haven't posted the review of it, but I'll get to it, though. Yeah, sometimes these Redbubble stickers don't have very well cut out indents. Here we go. Gotta make sure it's on there. There we go. Yeah, this is acrylic plastic, by the way. Okay, go. Want to make sure it's on there. Go. Yeah, it's on there. This is what helps it differentiate from the other Power Mac G4 that I got. I know you're not supposed to put stickers on Macs, but this is supposed to be a computer with a lot of upgrades. So yeah, the ID to SD adapter is still in the mail, but is going to be a monster computer. So yeah. Let's do some stuff on the G5 in the meantime, shall we? I'm going to try this out as an experiment. Can the Power Mac G5 run games that are meant for Intel systems? To test this out, I got out Race Driver Free, aka DTM Race Driver Free, and the minimum system requirement says 1.8 gigahertz. The Power Mac G5 has a 2 gigahertz processor. Yeah, it's dual 2 gigahertz. So, I'm going to test it out to see if it'll run Intel-only games. Yeah. I know for a fact that the Intel processor architecture is vastly different from PowerPC architecture, but that's not going to stop us from trying, though. Okay, here we go. Drag it to the folder. Yeah, it's just an experiment. Okay, this requires a jump cut. Yeah, I tried multiple times to copy the contents over to the computer, but guess what? It wasn't able to copy all of them. So that means we don't need this folder anymore. But, can it run this game? We're gonna find out. Toka Race Driver Free. Yeah, it has the usual no symbol. You can't open the application Race Driver Free because it's not supported on this architecture. Yeah, keep in mind the PowerPC architecture is different from the Intel architecture, but it shouldn't matter that much considering that this computer has a 2 gigahertz PowerPC G5 processor. I'd like to see someone port this over to PowerPC architecture. It'd be a great mod. Yeah, probably someone like, I don't know, DOS Dude will make a PowerPC version. So yeah. It sadly cannot run Intel games because of the processor architecture. But oh well, let that be a lesson to you guys, that some programs that are meant for Intel computers will not work on PowerPC architecture, no matter how fast they are. But I have one game that is compatible for both processor architectures. And it's Call of Duty 2. Yep, the sequel to Call of Duty. I was going to test out Toy Sites, because I do own that game, but sadly I don't have a webcam or even a FireWire camera for it. Yeah, cameras that can hook up to the computer with a FireWire connector. Remember those? So yeah, I'm going to test out Call of Duty 2. This game says it'll run on both processor architectures. And it says that it runs best on a Power Mac G5 or Intel 2 gigahertz or faster. And I have this same exact computer, a Power Mac G5. At least the dual 2 gigahertz model. And yeah, the disk drive decided to work. So inconsistent. Yeah, I'm getting bored of finding more programs to test on the Power Mac G5. Should be tinkering with my G4. But yeah, let's drag Call of Duty 2 to the applications folder. This game says it'll work on both processor architectures. Keep that in mind. Okay, so go down to applications folder. Yeah, this is the second Call of Duty game in the series. I don't know when they started implementing regenerative health in the series. Man, sorry I messed up on that line. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know when they start implementing regenerative health in the series. But anyways, time for a jump cut. Here we go. This, I believe, is the last Call of Duty game, at least supported by Aspire, to run on PowerPC architecture. I don't think Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was ever released on the PowerPC architecture. It was Intel only. So yeah. Call of Duties 1 and 2 were released on PowerPC architecture, but COD 4 was not. It was Intel only. And yeah, by that time, support for PowerPC Macs were winding down, but nowadays, I'm sure it would probably be possible to do it. I'm not an expert on how porting games to PowerPC works, but I'm sure someone like DOS Dude 1 would probably do it. I don't know. It would be hard to port Intel games, well, games meant for the Intel architecture, to PowerPC. But anyways, let's play COD 2. And unlike the previous game, it actually comes with... Wait. It is like the previous game where it comes with both single player and multiplayer. It doesn't come with multiple discs like my copy of the first COD game. It only comes with it only comes with one disc. Meaning that that big space there is a waste. Yeah, if you're gonna include one disc, at least include it in a jewel case. Alrighty, here we go. The CD key. Well, I'll be back. I cannot post my CD key publicly. Let's go. I entered in the CD key. Well, the key that I can't show publicly for obvious reasons. And I'm gonna go in and select my difficulty. Yeah, this is the second Call of Duty game in the series. Yeah, it was before the devs at Call of Duty just basically made up whatever story they can, because, well, how many times are you going to have to repeat the same World War II storyline? But, like I said, World War II shooters were pretty hot back then. Even Valve had one called Day of Defeat.
The armies of Germany begin their conquest of Europe.
Yeah, I am going to censor that word and the logo because YouTube doesn't like that word. It makes sense considering that, well, Moonman had became a thing, and any videos related to hate speech were quickly banned on the platform, and rightfully so. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those hate speech videos.
Welcome to basic training, comrades. If you wish to survive, you will do exactly as I say.
This time we're playing as the Soviets.
Pick up those weapons.
Yeah, I think the Soviets started a war against the US.
You will need a real weapon if you wish to kill the fascists. Look at your compass. The star on the compass shows the location of your current objective. Now, go
Yeah,
to the
it's
store.
snowy because it's Moscow.
Move!
At least
The weapons
here.
are on the table, comrade.
At least here it's no easier to navigate. Okay, let's see.
Good. Now go back and report to the commissar.
Alright. Thanks. Yeah, the first game you're playing as the Americans. In the second game you're playing as the Soviets.
Very good, comrade. Always remember to use the star on your compass to reach your current objective. Okay, Vasily. Let us see how good your aim is. Aim for one of those two teddy bears. Good, now fire at the other one.
No.
Pistols and submachine guns might be good for short range, comrade, but for long range targets, a rifle is better. Step up to the shooting range. Ready, comrades? Shoot those bottles and plates. Imagine that they are the enemy.
Yeah, it's another training level. Yeah, we're shooting wine bottles.
Aim down your sights, Vasily. You will be much more accurate that way. Very good, comrade. Not bad, not bad.
Whoops. I missed.
Very good, comrade.
Yeah. Bit rusty on Call of Duty, by the way. I have both games in the series.
That's enough, Vasily. Now, let's see how well you can do under pressure. You have 15 seconds to shoot the helmets. Ready? Go! Good, combat. Now come over here and bash this mannequin with your rifle.
Approach the glowing mannequin. Yeah, same controls. Wait a minute. Oh, whoops, wrong button.
That's enough, comrades. Come over here and pick up a grenade.
These are potatoes, Comrade Commissar. Why are we using potatoes instead of real grenades?
Because real grenades are valuable. In fact, they are worth a lot more than you are.
Oh, of course, Comrade Commissar. My mistake.
Potatoes.
Now throw a
That's where
potato
this
into
whole.
each of
That's
those
probably where
four
this whole
target
potato
areas.
meme came from. Yeah. Well, this is
Very
different.
good, comrade.
It actually highlights where to shoot and where to throw stuff. Unlike the previous game where it doesn't do that. So, you won't be an idiot trying to figure out.
Vasily, aim for that window on the second floor. Not bad, not bad.
Comrade Commissar!
Trying to figure out where everything
Comrade
is.
Commissar! We've got a prisoner. Come take a look.
Yeah. When do we get real combat? I'm not gonna try to be too long here like last time. I stayed up really late playing this game.
Hören Sie auf! Bitte töten Sie mich nicht! Unsere Truppen
Comrade Commissar, he says the enemy is moving behind our lines. To the southeast, and they are supported by half-tracks and mobile artillery.
Sir, there's a German attack forming to the southeast. It looks serious.
Listen, comrades. There is an armory to the east in the basement of a house. Go there and load up on ammunition and supplies. I will stay and take care of our guest. Remember what you have learned. Good luck.
Oh man, the Germans are there. So you get to the action right away. That's interesting. Yeah, so this time you get to learn about how crouching and crawling works, which is cool. Yeah, they didn't cover that in the training. Well, they kind of cover that in the training tutorial, but here. Well, in the training level in the first game. But here, I think it's done better. Alright. Yeah, and the reload key is R. Here we go. Yeah, we're climbing the ladder. Yeah. Smoke grenade. Yeah, they actually added smoke grenades.
Wait for the smoke to fill! Hold your positions, comrades! Just a bit more! Alright, go! Let's go!
Can't see anything in the smoke. Jeez. Uh-oh. Where's the bad guys? You are hurt. Get to cover. Yeah. Does have regenerating health. I think this is the first time in the series that has regenerating health, which would be a common thing in Call of Duty. Yeah, take that. Get to cover! Take cover! Yeah, so there are probably a lot of people who complained that the first game was too hard, so they added regenerating health as a mechanic in the second game. Oh man! Oh, I don't think so, man. Get owned. Get wrecked, man. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, regenerating health does make it a bit more unrealistic, but makes it a bit easier, though. Yeah, it's a thing that will become a standard feature in Call of Duty. Wait a minute, the sparrow's gonna explode. Where are you, man? Gotcha! Okay, reload the weapon. Yeah. This time you get into the action. You get right into the action. I think that could be because probably some people complained that the training level wasn't action-packed in the first game. So they added a training level that had enemies in it. Yeah. I mean, it's Call of Duty. You should get to the action right away. Oh no, you don't. You're gonna pay for killing one of my men, man. Should have packed winter clothes. Yeah. Regenerating health makes it a lot easier. Although it makes it less challenging. Alright. Destroy the half track. Yeah, they still have explosives. So all the same features except now you have regenerating health.
There is no better training, comrade, than fighting to survive.
Yep. You say that again. So yeah, I think that's good enough. I definitely got to see the action this time. So yeah, that does it for Day 14 of Man vs. PowerPC Macs. I'm sorry I didn't get to do much, but you got to see a lot. Yeah, you know the drill by now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just in case I haven't already done so. Catch you guys next time, and peace out.